Hi everybody, it's Friday and we have made it to the end of the week and I hope you've had a really great week. I've had a fairly good week this week and you're going to hear some distractions out here and I have to apologize for that because I can hear a car coming now and here it comes. That's country life and sitting out on the porch you're going to hear everything and you can hear the lawnmower. My husband is out back in the yard mowing, and I'm always complaining that I can't get a video done because he's in the house. So this time it's my fault. I come out on the porch and I knew he was going to be out mowing, so that is on me now because I could have been doing the video in the house while he was outside. But I want to come out and sit on my porch swing, and I'm going to try not to swing because I know that's distracting to be going back and forth. But I just love my porch swing. It's one of my favorite places to come out on the porch. Usually I video on the other side of my porch when I'm sitting in my wicker chair, but today I wanted to be on my porch swing, and we have a little slight breeze today, so it's really nice out here. So I do apologize for the distractions of the lawnmower and maybe a car coming up. So yeah. So like I said, I hope you're having a good Friday. And the weekend's coming up, and I hope you have good plans for the weekend. And if you don't, I just hope you have a nice, relaxing weekend. That's what I'm planning on doing, just kind of relaxing this weekend. You know, Wednesday on my video, I showed you the hair clips that I got. I'm hoping to start on those this weekend. I haven't had time to even start on. I have those little pink ones that I had in that box of that clunky jewelry, and I showed you those little pink flowers. I just stuck those in today. So yeah, but I hope to start on maybe working on some of those hair clips that I talked about this weekend. I hope to. I don't know if I'm gonna get to or not. But so today my video, and also Wednesday I talked about, I better stop rocking, that I had talked about I wanted to have like a little uplifting video, and I had gabbed so much and rambled on that video, and I just didn't want to talk about what I had wanted to talk about. So today my video is it's actually something that Cynthia on her videos, some of her videos, she has been asking questions. Cynthia from Senior Insights, which we all love. On some of her videos, she's been asking us questions, and we can email them in or just leave it in the comments. And it's such fun questions, and we've been having a good time with those. And she'll ask questions like about your first date and your experiences with it, and those questions are so fun. And one of her questions that she had asked on a few days ago was if you'd ever been a cheerleader, like in school or whatever. And I had never been a cheerleader or anything, but I don't know why that question stuck with me. After she had asked it a few days ago, I was just working in the house and cleaning, and that question kept coming back to me. And I'm one of those, people that sometimes things will stick with me, and I don't know, it just sticks with me, and I'll just think about it. It could just be the simplest things. And it'll stick with me, and I'll just think about it. So that question kind of stuck with me about being a cheerleader. And no, I had never been a cheerleader in school and never wanted to be, really. But I thought about it off and on ever since she asked that question. And so Cynthia, I have you to thank for me thinking about this and for this topic today. So no, I had never been a cheerleader. But I was thinking about that, and I thought, we may have never been like a cheerleader in sports or anything, but that doesn't mean that we're not cheerleaders in life and can't be cheerleaders in life. We could be somebody's cheerleader, in life. We can be a cheerleader to a friend, a family member. We can support people in life. There's so many people out there that needs a cheerleader in their life. People have so many problems or maybe going through something in their life, and they need a cheerleader. And we can raise our pom poms and be somebody's cheerleader. And we can believe in them, and we can tell them that they're amazing and be supportive. We don't have to just come out and say you're amazing. Well, we can, and but our actions speak a lot to somebody, and we can build them up, and we can change somebody's life just by our actions and being there for somebody, and you know we can raise people up. Because people go through so many things in their life, and I know just me in my own life, I've really needed cheerleaders in my life, just by things I've gone through in my life, and there have been people in my life who've been cheerleaders to me, whether they know it or not, or knew it or not. They just by a supportive word or just something they've said, and sometimes it's not what they've said; it's just how they've been there for me. You know, their own actions, they have been cheerleaders for me. So there's a car over there that's kind of distracting me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to touch on today, is how we can be cheerleaders to people in life. Whether we have actually been a cheerleader, in sports or whatever, we can be cheerleaders to people in life. Um, you know, just by being there for them, by a kind word, a kind deed, or just sometimes just silent. We can be silently there for somebody, just letting them know that we're there for them. And I wrote a poem on being a cheerleader in life, and Cynthia inspired me to write this poem, and I'd like to read it to you. It is called Pom Poms of the Heart. And let me get my glasses on. Let's see. It's called Pom Poms of the Heart. She doesn't wear glitter. She wears grace. In the bleachers, behind the scenes, every place. Where someone's fighting doubt or fear, you'll find her voice loud, strong, and clear. She lifts with laughter, holds with hope, builds makeshift ladders out of praise and hope and rope. No spotlight shines where she tends to stand, but her light lands soft on every hand. When you wobble, she steadies the frame, knows your story, not just your name. She celebrates wins, both small and grand, and claps like thunder, heart in hand. She's the hush behind the brave, I'll try. A sunrise stitched into a cloudy sky, spelling courage in invisible ink, telling you that you're more than you think. So here's to the cheerleaders, quiet, proud, who rallies us high when we're not feeling loud. Their gift is a whisper, a smile, a fight, a life lived, living others to light. So I just wrote that to all the cheerleaders out there, whether you know it or not. You lift people up, and I wrote that for all the cheerleaders out there, whether you know that you're a cheerleader or not. Yeah. So Cynthia kind of inspired me to write that, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about that today, and let you know that we could be a cheerleader, and lift people up, and by raising others, we all rise. So my video is not going to be that long today. We're at the end of the week, and I just wanted to put a video out there today, just a positive, uplifting video for the end of the week, and just let you all know that you're all important, and you're all amazing, and there may be somebody out there that needed to hear that today. I needed to hear it. So yeah. So to each and every one of you out there, I appreciate you. You're all amazing. You're all important. And I hope you have a blessed day today, and a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all next week. I love you, and God loves you.